SEO. What's up there, SEO pros? Sorry, I just messed up that intro. Today we're on part 2 of the questions I was trying to answer when I got actually had to go and make some other videos. If you guys don't know, I'm starting a prank channel, as I said in part 1 of the answering questions today. We did some pretty funny pranks. We were going up to people and telling them that they couldn't use their cell phones in public. And if you guys want to see that video, it's really funny. I'll leave the link in the description. But the new page that I'm making is called Fawkward. Whoops, here it is. And see if I can find the channel for you guys. There it is. And we're gonna start doing a lot of different pranks on this channel. And you guys can kind of see like more of the funny things that I do, not just all the SEO stuff. But the reason why I won't be posting the SEO stuff on this channel is because, like I said in the other video, I don't want to water down this channel with anything else other than SEO. I want it to be really focused, and I don't want you guys to think that, you know, I'm all over the place with things. Okay, so either way, now that we got that out of the way, we got to finish the question Q&As that we were doing, and we have a lot of questions. I'm getting so many questions right now, it's crazy. Let me open up the dashboard though for this video so we can so I can see if any live comments come in. And I think we were at, where were we at? I think we were at this one or that one, Chris. So let me go back to Chase Reiner. There's the, sometimes I have a hard time finding the live streams. Let's see if it's right here. Nope. So apparently I'm gonna have to go into the channel again. Sorry about this. Live streaming. Come on, come on, come on. And there we go. Now we're good. Good to go. All right, cool. So, as we were, Chris Curry says, hey man, thanks for this. I have a 2-hour SEO test tomorrow as the second part of an interview. Picked up a few new tips, really helpful. I'm glad these were helpful for you. I'm curious on what's going to be on your SEO test. Hopefully some, I don't know what would be on an SEO test, because there's really no like real form of education for SEO, like at least not for like school. So I'm wondering what people are asking in interviews. Either way, good luck, Chris. Ephrain, is that how you say your name? Ephrain or Ephrain? Welcome either way. Mike 212916 says, oh my God, you've gone above and beyond with your response. Thank you so much. You're providing great information to your viewers. I predict you'll give up that iPhone repair thing very soon and work on full-time SEO because you seem to understand it very well and can articulate it better than a lot of us. Look out, Brian Dean. Here comes Chase Reiner. That would be cool to compete with Brian Dean. I've actually been outreaching to him, and he's just so busy that he's not interested. But I've been trying to get an interview with him. But I really do appreciate the feedback, Mike. I've actually, with the iPhone repair, have been pretty much just considering selling it to somebody. I have been renting it out, but it's just so much work to try and manage, even if you're just ranking and renting, because you still have to keep track of the people doing the reviews. You still have to keep track of so much stuff that I'm not going to bother you guys with all the details, at least not in this video. So if you have the time to do that stuff, then great, but I don't like to have to deal with anything other than really like internet marketing. So all right, next we got CXA011500 says, love the video, another one with tons of value, and he's talking about the one where I did cold calling. Thank you. I definitely made that video mainly for you guys, so I'm glad you guys found some value in it. And I actually did get some calls back, which is pretty cool for that video. Some people are actually interested. They said that they need to take care of a couple things. Well, one person specifically, and I'm not going to say their name, but they said they need to take care of a couple things, and then they'd actually be interested in signing up. So pretty cool. CXA in the next video says, damn, tons of value. Wish I had learned more about this than all those math classes I took in school. And that was one of the big things for me, is I always hated math classes, and I always hated school. I never went to school. I actually left high school. I dropped out when I was a sophomore and got my GED. And then I went to college for about a year and a half, and I only took coding classes because I wasn't interested in learning anything else. And then I pretty much just learned SEO on my own and then got a job doing SEO. So I totally am right there with you, and I'm glad you're finding value in it. And then that looks like we got most of those out of the way. So I'm glad we got those out of the way. Let's see. I think there was a couple spam comments. Let's see. Oh wait, these are the new comments. Sorry, there's new comments already. So Vintage Modern Recording says, love your vids, man. Thank you. And Arise Video and Social Media says, hey Chase, great videos. I got a big client who wants me to rank his website higher in Google than rank his videos. Can you tell me what tools and strategies I would need to help him with his needs? Fingers crossed. So what tools and strategies? I mean, that's such a big subject. That's like saying, look, like this is exactly what you would need for this client. I mean, it really depends on the client. It depends if it's local. It depends if it's national. It depends if, it really depends on what he really needs. Like maybe he doesn't even need rankings. So this is kind of one of the big things I talk about is you have to figure out where these clients' KPIs are so you can give them what they need so that they have the highest ROI possible. So it might not be that he needs rankings. He might need like some sort of content marketing, and maybe all of his rankings need to be on his videos. But if you want to learn more about national SEO, I have different courses for national, which is the complete guide to SEO for 2017, which is the national guide. And then I also have one for local SEO, which is the complete guide to SEO for local SEO. And if you just type in local SEO 2017, you'll find that one. And it's right there. And if you type in SEO 2017, you'll find this one right here. And you can just start at part 1. And then I also cover the top 29 tools I use here for SEO if you're interested in finding out about the different tools I use. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Efrain says, lol, you're still up. Chase, wow. I mean, it's only 11 o'clock, so it's not that big of a deal. Truth Seeker says, hey, what's up, Truth Seeker? Hopefully you're seeking the truth right now by watching these videos. It's a joke. Okay, Scott Briggs says, Chase, what is NAPW? So NAPW stands for name, address, phone number, and website, and it's basically the things that Google looks at in terms of local. If your name, address, phone number, and website are being listed consistently across different websites or local indexing platforms. If you want to figure out what your NAPW consistency is, you can use something like Moz or Whitespark, and they'll actually tell you a score on how you're doing for that. So, sorry, not Moz. Moz.com/local. So if that wasn't a good enough answer for you, let me know. I can elaborate more, but I talk a lot about it in my other guides for local SEO. I'm surprised I didn't elaborate on that on part 1. Maybe I did, you didn't catch it, or maybe I didn't actually do it. So if I didn't, I apologize. Truth Seeker says, hi Chase. Hey, so bottom line, is an address absolutely positively needed to rank in Google for a rank and rent generic lead gen site? Because initially we can't represent a specific roofing company. All right, so let me just break that down. Bottom line, is an address absolutely positively needed to rank in Google for rank and rent? Initially we can't represent all of the businesses that I have ranking right now are service areas. Now, what I recommend if you are trying to rank them, it's a little bit easier if you try to rank them as actual locations first and then change them to a service area. That way you can get, you can use like something like NAPI from Moz or Yext if you can afford Yext to go and list all your citations across the main local indexing platforms. Otherwise, you just do it manually and you just do it as a service area. It's just a lot harder to do as a service area, but it's still totally doable. So I've actually done experiments in the past where I switched this from this right here, which is a service area. I switched this from a service area to an actual location, physical location, and I saw a direct correlation with my rankings going up. Same thing with my other location. So you can definitely do it, but it's a little bit harder because, of course, Google wants to give more trust to actual business locations and not specifically service areas unless your service or your business is more of a service area, like in that category, for instance, like a computer repair service or something. But even then, it is better to have the actual location. Oops. There's a cap on that. Okay, now to my different questions. So I've been getting different questions, like a lot of different questions via email, via text. Let's see if I can find the one. Oh, Ephraim actually, I think, had a question via text. Hold on, let's get that going. So, 1 second. I will find it. Hold on. Okay. Question 1. Or question from Ephraim. My first client, I have a client that has all his site built on HTML. I would like to merge it over to Thrive Content Builder using WordPress CMS. How can I go about it? Honestly, I'm not charging him, but it's a learning experience. Or should I build a website under the same niche, rank it and rent it? The client's website has been around for about 20 years. I checked the competition in his niche. Looks like everyone in that niche is not doing SEO the right way and is not using the right keyword nor related keywords. Hope you can help by a YouTube video or by text. Thank you. So in this situation, hold on, let me break it down one more time. I always read the text and then I have to comprehend it better. So first client, I have a client that has all his site built on HTML. I'd like to merge it over to Thrive Content Builder using, how can I go about it? Honestly, I'm not charging him. So when you're going to be migrating a site over to a CMS, that's more about design. I mean, whenever you migrate a site over, it's just literally copy and paste. So like if he has HTML and you're going to be loading him into a CMS, you can literally just copy the content, paste it in there. If you're going to be doing like, design off of that, like doing extra design in the website or maybe replicating certain design elements in the website, I wouldn't be the person to ask because I'm not really a web designer, so I apologize. I would recommend maybe some like, whatever your theme is, and then look that theme up on a YouTube tutorial because there's tons of tutorials for different themes. And then your second question was, should I build a website under the same niche, rank it and rent it in the client's website? Has it been around for about 20 years? I checked the competition in its niche. Looks like everyone in that niche is not doing SEO the right way. So I think what you're asking me is, should I try to migrate the website over or build a new one and try to rank it and rent it for that guy or girl? That's up to you. In some cases, it's easier to rank and rent than to try to sell SEO to somebody who doesn't necessarily understand it or want to buy it. And then you might be able to sell it for more. The problem with like ranking and renting or ranking and then selling is that unless the people understand the value of having really high converting leads, like the leads off Google are a lot higher converting leads than like leads off of anywhere else, because when people go to Google, they're looking for something usually right at that instant. And then like other things like Yelp, and those are good, but you really have less control with that sort of thing. I mean, in my opinion, having a really high Google listing is like some of the best forms of advertising for local businesses in terms of getting some of the highest converting leads, getting people pretty much immediately. If you have like, conversion rate optimization, you get data from these people, you get a lot of good stuff. But people don't really understand that. So it's hard to sell the idea of, hey, we're going to give you these rankings, because all they see is, oh, well, I'm only going to get 3 leads or 5 leads a week. So, I could just get that from like a phone call company, somebody cold call these people. And it's like a totally different type of lead. So, I mean, it's kind of frustrating, but if you're good at selling stuff and you kind of, you can find the right people or the right niche where people understand this stuff, then might be a better idea. But honestly, the decision's up to you. I can't really tell you whether or not you should rank and rent. Honestly, like I've done a lot of ranking and renting, and like I know it's something that's really appealing to you guys because it's something like that you've seen that I've done, and like you can do it, but it's not the best form of SEO in my opinion. Like I think it's better to get SEO clients long term on a retainer and do something like that instead of trying to get all these different businesses ranking and renting them. I don't know. Maybe it's something you guys want to do. I'll stop rambling though. Okay, so next what we got. Let me open my email because I got a lot of different emails coming in about different questions. So let me pull these up. And it's weird. It's like one day, like I'm getting like no questions, like a couple days ago. I mean, maybe like a couple questions a day, and now like all of a sudden, like I'm starting to get all these questions like out of nowhere. Okay, so let's see, contact. Sorry, I really should have pulled these up first, but yeah, let's go like this. It's one of these. Also, I'm going to be getting a lot of people on my live hangouts so that they can start walking you guys through different things that I'm not as knowledgeable about, like social media marketing. Like I know a good amount about social media marketing, but for people who are like really skilled, like all they do is like Facebook advertising, that sort of thing. And they're going to walk you guys through the different things you can do, which I think is going to be a really cool twist on this channel. Okay. Hi, Chase. I'm watching your videos and so about SEO and really like them. Keep going. I have a question. My website has domain authority 20 in 2016, and just after the new year, it is gone, and now DA1. I did a check for penalties, but it looks like website did not get any penalties. And to be honest, I do not do any stuff like private blog networks or another black hat technique, I'm guessing, which I don't have a clue about. But may you help me to sort it out and why it happened and how to fix. Looking forward to hearing from you. So the fact that you had a domain authority of 20 and now you have a domain authority of 1 doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Google. That has to do with Moz. I don't know if like maybe your domain expired or you switched to a different domain. Doesn't really make sense to me. And also the first thing I would do is go into Search Console and look and see if you have any penalties, because you might have gotten a manual penalty, but that really has nothing to do with domain authority. I mean, it doesn't. So I don't really know what to tell you on that. If you could send me your website, I could take a look at it. But like I said, I couldn't just tell you from not really having any other information than that. All right, next question from Juho Pika. Hi, Chase. Thank you for the great videos you have made on YouTube. I have been learning about local SEO and online businesses in general, and your tutorials are fantastic. However, I still have some questions that I can't find answers. I was wondering if you could help send me links to blogs or videos or recommend a course where I could find answers to my doubts. For example, if I am in Finland, can I do local SEO for companies that are, for example, in the US? As far as I understood, location affects a lot on Google's algorithm. Can I change my settings in a way that when I search something in Google, it will show the results with a specific keyword in different parts of the world? Is there even a point to do local SEO for companies that are located in small... Okay, so let me do the first question. So the first question is, can I do searches from different locations to see results in different locations? And also, can I do SEO for companies that are in the US when you're in, looks like Finland? So, I mean, definitely you can get local SEOs clients anywhere. You can get SEO clients anywhere. So yes to that. I mean, that's definitely something you can do. I know people all around the world who help companies all around the world. And in terms of the searching and rank tracking, you can get a rank tracking software. There's so many rank tracking softwares that will do rank tracking for locations. I use SEO Profiler, and it lets you put in your specific location and check by location. If you want to do searches by different locations, you can just use like a proxy. Something like HMA will, I think it's like $15 a month, and it'll change your IP to whatever place you want, and then you can do searches from that location, and that'll work out that way. Your next question is there even a point to do local SEO for companies that are located in small towns? For example, I come from a small town with only 200,000 people. That seems like a pretty large town to me. Is local SEO only meant for companies that are located in big metropolis areas where the competition is fierce? I mean, if you do keyword research, you should be able to find out whether or not there are searches in your area. Now, you do want to figure out the user intent. You don't want to just look at the searches. You want to make sure that these are actually valuable. People are actually bidding on these. If people are bidding on these through AdWords, then they usually mean that they're valuable. So I would do some research on that in terms of like, you know, is this something applicable to your area? Like, of course, there's gonna be a lot more searches in Los Angeles than there's going to be in like a small town like where I'm at. So that doesn't mean that there isn't still a bunch of searches in my town, because there's still people coming in, you know, looking for iPhone repair, looking for computer repair, looking for web design. There's people who live here who are looking for things in this area. But it really depends on you know, what your search is. Is it something really like odd and not something that people are searching? If so, then don't do local SEO. But in most cases, it's pretty much worth it. And the next question was, what is a good cost per click in Google AdWords? And that really depends on your keyword also. You know, real estate on AdWords usually goes for like $30 a click, where iPhone repair will go for like $3. So that depends on your keyword. How much time do you usually use for finding a niche for affiliate marketing? I actually don't do affiliate marketing, so I can't answer your question on that one, and I apologize. If you are promoting a product from ClickBank, you should basically know this product well so that you can be believable, right? So does this mean you have to buy this product and use, or do you just read the reviews and evaluate the product that way? I don't use ClickBank either, and that sounds like more affiliate marketing that I couldn't really give you an answer on, so I apologize. If a cost per click is, for example, $4, this means that the advertiser pays $4 to Google every time someone clicks the ad, right? Yes. Where can I see how much Google pays me per click every time someone clicks on the ad to my site? So that actually has nothing to do with AdWords and everything to do with AdSense. And in that situation, it really depends on like how popular your site is, how many people are visiting your site. It has a bunch of different things. If you want to check out like an AdSense tutorial, I'm not the guy for that, but I know a little bit about AdSense, how AdSense works, but I would recommend taking like an actual AdSense tutorial and finding out more information on how you can start making money with AdSense and increasing your, usually you don't make it by, well, you do make it by clicks, but you make it usually more by impressions. So hopefully that was helpful for you, and definitely keep up the good work, man. Okay, Christopher Risme in the comments right now just said, hi, what's your thoughts on the new near me trends? And I don't know what the near me trends are. Near me. Does it have to do with like iPhone? I don't know. Like that's something I don't really know about. Maybe you could let me know. Maybe it's something to do with, I don't know. Zaylor TV said sub to me and I will sub back. No thanks. Sorry, man. Okay, we got like a couple more questions. Well, as far as doing SEO, okay, so now Christopher is saying, well, as far as doing SEO for near me searches. So that's like local SEO, right? That's what you're referring to? I think that's what you're referring to, right? Okay. Or, oh, are you talking about the query like iPhone repair near me? I mean, that still has to do with local SEO. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a different algorithm. I mean, it's pretty much the same as like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a different algorithm. Like how, like now when people do searches, they no longer do printing in Miami, they do printing near me. Yeah, so the thing is that I feel like a lot of those are mobile related, because usually on like desktop, it's harder to do like near me, because you'll see like you have to usually use precise location unless, what's it called? Why didn't it won't even let me do it? Unless it like prompts you, which sometimes it does. But I think generally when you have the near me, it just goes off of like I think it's a little bit weighed into like local SEO, but I think it's more weighed into like how actually close you are to these different locations. Truth Seeker says, still the same Chris, Google knows. What? Sharat Neer says, awesome video. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. All right, I'm going to keep going with these questions. We're just going to power through them. So many questions to say. Okay. Hey, Chase, first off, thanks for all the for all the informational videos you share. I was wondering, do you have a local SEO checklist I can follow? I also like to outsource as much as I can. Do you have a list of outsourcers you use for local? Thanks. So I don't do any sort of outsourcing, at least not right now. Well, actually, for SEO, I don't. For web design, I do. For the local SEO checklist, the closest thing I actually have is, is the complete guide to SEO for 2017, but it's more of a comprehensive guide. It's not like an exact checklist. I do like this idea though, and I want to start doing different checklists, like SEO 2017 checklist, local SEO 2017 checklist. I want to do those because I really think that people do like to have more numbered items. So I like your idea, and I'm probably going to actually make those videos. So make sure you stay tuned for those, because I probably will make those videos. All right, let's see. Oops, sorry, cancel that. Let's see if we're I think that might have been it. Oh gosh, I think that's it. Okay, so some updates for the future. I should have done these in the beginning, but I'm actually going to be doing some pretty big audits on some big sites. So I hope you guys enjoy those up and coming videos. We just got another comment. Yogendra Yadav says, hello Chase, I loved your videos. Lots of things therefore learn. Chase, I just want to know that manual off-page strategies for website ranking, website on-page audit points. Manual off-page strategies. So I think like off-page SEO is what you're wondering, and then I also have a SEO tutorial for that. If you go to off-page SEO 2017, I have a video right there. Oh, this is cool. They put emojis in there. And then website on-page audits, and I think I have that as well, where I go through like audits live, but I should probably do a video for website audit, SEO audit checklist as well, which is another good idea. Okay, so if that is everything, which I think it is, then we are going to end it for the night, because I haven't actually been able to make a video today. Well, at least not for the SEO channel. And I also have to put jump to tags for all these different responses, so that's going to take me a while. But I enjoy you guys hanging out and asking these questions, even though it's a lot to answer. Definitely make sure you ask your questions if you need answers. But just know I might not be responding as quickly in the near future because of the amount of questions that are coming in. So until I see you guys next time, happy SEOing, and we'll see you later.